everybody. Welcome to Pop Culture Cave. Your co-host, Danny. Over here we got David and Tommy. And on the agenda, we have a whole bunch of stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can stick around. We appreciate you guys joining us. Let's have some fun. Tommy, you're at the helm. Please take us away.
Well, I guess we're going to jump right into it. Let's talk about Fantastic Four First Steps.
So, they're not so dark. They're not dark characters like David likes them.
I mean, not traditionally. I mean, to give the FF their due, you know, they have had some really dark storylines. I mean, they have taken comic book readers and fans across, you know, through the years through some pretty heavy stuff. But Spider-Man's done the same thing.
Yeah.
I also still don't care for him. So yeah, I just don't think they'll do the movies with the Fantastic Four the same way they've done the comics. I don't think that is a comic that they will take into a dark place on film, just because they want to be able to bring in, it being Marvel's first family, they want to be able to bring in everybody's family.
For sure.
So I get it. What'd you guys think of it? You guys have seen it.
I did see it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of gripes with it at first. I only had the gripes with what I heard, but that movie actually surprised me.
Yeah.
This is not an origin story. This is a separate planet in a different universe. I think they called it Earth 828 or something like that. Or yeah.
After Jack Kirby's birthday.
Little fun fact Easter egg?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
There
That
you
was in the
go,
credits.
there you
That was
go,
in the
there you
credits?
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the very end, there's a nice little quote by Jack Kirby, and they did him some justice.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's his shit.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. Not an origin story. This is not.
Yeah,
an
they're already
origin story.
pre-established, ain't they?
Yeah, they are basically the heroes of this world.
4 years.
For 4 years. Oh, I wonder why they picked 4 years.
Completely random number.
I mean, of all the numbers in the number verse, they
It's
picked
one-
4.
It's one infinitely better than Superman.
Yeah. well,
3s, 4s, that joke's funny to me.
They did something that you liked. They actually gave us a visual
Mm-hmm.
on their origin, and they kind of not breezed past it, but breezed past it.
Yeah.
And
It's like a quick couple of minutes in the beginning,
yeah,
just to let you know this is where it started.
So it's that old-timey 1960s. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Fantastic Four, where my voice, I can't do the accent. It's those guys that used to bark in, like...
nah, Shay, nah.
That's even worse.
That's even worse, huh?
Like the George Bailey style voice. From,
It's a 1960s voice. If you've heard it, you know it.
It's
Where
like
they-
the radio voice type of shit. Yeah. Meanwhile,
That's the
yeah.
one. It's like an old school Ed Sullivan voiceover where
okay.
they fought Mole Man, Red Ghost, and all the other.
So at least some of their rogues popped up.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
that's good at least.
So let's do the thing that they owed us since 2007. Let's talk about Galactus.
Galactus was pretty cool.
Like you
Galact-
actually see him, right?
Yeah, he looks.
Multiple times.
So I don't know about you, but the way they illuminated him and his armor made him look like a giant city. They made him look like a giant walking, talking skyscraper.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The way his armor lights up, it looks like those little windows in the buildings that you see that are just kind of lit up, that are just you just see off in the distance.
Mhm.
His voice is commanding, his presence is intimidating. It was a good representation of Galactus. He
Okay.
looked great. He was very cunning. He's the villain of the movie.
I was gonna say, and he's supposed to. He's. I mean, Galactus himself is like kind of like a infinite, all-knowing. You know.
He's a universal constant
Yeah.
in comic books.
Like
He
there's
was-
only one Galactus. There's
so that's-
not others.
that's true and that's not true.
Yeah, it's a point of contention.
Yeah, so every universe has its own Galactus, but every universe needs its own Galactus.
Okay. Well, so that's by definition not a universal constant. Universe constant, sure. Every universe has one. Universal constant means there's only one. There's only one dark
A
side.
universal constant in the sense that he needs to exist. And every
That's a universe constant.
Well, a universe constant,
Yeah.
in that they need Galactus needs to exist.
Yeah, he's the inverse to everything.
Because Galactus, in the lore at least, he is there to be the seed or the seed killer of these planets because, like I said, these planets are eggs for Celestials,
Mhm.
and you saw that in the fabulous Eternals movie.
It was definitely something.
It was Oh boy. But anyways,
So I'm just pulling up the cast here real quick so I can take a look and see what we got here. So
His name is Ralph something. If that speaks.
we have Ralph Ineson
Yeah, he's
as
good.
Galactus.
I'm actually playing Diablo 4, and I think he does a voice in there as well.
Oh, does he really?
Yes.
I was talking to some of the guys in here the other day, and they described Ralph as one of those guys that's in a bunch of stuff, but you don't recognize him.
He was in the First Omen.
He was in the film The Witch.
Final Fantasy VI.
Korean
voice-
witch or a different witch?
Diablo 4. He was Lorath.
VV Witch.
Gotcha.
Book of Lorath.
It's
TV series.
took
Yeah.
place during the Salem.
He's Kevdak in Legend of Vox Machina, which is a fantastic show. A couple episodes of Willow, The Northman. Yeah, I recognize some of the stuff that he's been in for sure. You know, and he is definitely a very accomplished voice actor.
I appreciate that good segue, man. The cast, Danny.
Yeah, the cast felt like a family.
Mhm.
They actually felt like a family.
So Pedro Pascal fit as Mr. Fantastic.
So he fit as Mr. Fantastic, but only in the sense that his superpower was his intelligence, not only the fact that he can stretch.
Yeah.
But that's barely in the movie. That's a bare bones thing in the movie.
The stretching or the
Stretching. The stretching.
Okay, so they actually did lean into the fact that Reed Richards is arguably the most intelligent human on Earth.
Yes. They
All right, well that's good. That's something that they haven't done ever.
So to Danny's credit, and this is why you need a good casting director.
Mhm.
When Vanessa Kirby looks in Pedro Pascal's eyes, you believe that she's in love with that man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I also I wanted to say, like, to speak to Reed's intelligence. Spoiler talk now. So,
Spoilers.
Did you get us a banner for that yet?
No.
Oh my God, our effects guy.
They're not easy to make.
I know.
But
Trust me, I know.
In
Soon.
6 weeks.
Yeah,
But no, 6 weeks plus another 6 weeks.
6 weeks plus another 6 weeks.
No, so their second encounter with the Silver Surfer,
Uh huh.
they have to escape because now Galactus wants their baby. So they're getting away. You can't outrun the Silver Surfer in space.
No.
This is canon. You can't.
No.
So you got to trick her. Well, her. You have to trick her. So they get out of their slipstream. They have faster than light technology in the 1960s. Go figure.
Obviously.
But they jump out of their slipstream and head to a black hole.
Okay.
The closer you get to a black hole, the more time dilates.
Mhm.
So they play a trick on the Silver Surfer and get her
Silver
stuck in a.
Surfette.
They play a trick on the Silver Surfer, and essentially she gets close enough to the black hole where she's slowed down by a month. So Reed Richards is using intelligence. That's his thing in this thing, like
Yeah.
Danny's saying. This is the first time out of 4 Fantastic Four movies,
3.
3.
4.5.
Yeah, we don't count the. Yeah, I hear you. So in this one, this is the closest we've ever gotten to that book. This is the closest we've ever gotten to the Fantastic Four's characterizations. You feel like you're watching a Fantastic Four movie.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I love Jessica Alba. She loves me too. But this is the closest we've ever been to the Fantastic Four as seen in the Stan Lee Jack Kirby comic book.
I will say that Pedro Pascal, his deliverance, and his posture as Reed Richards, it doesn't command a presence like a Captain America would.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think he's really
Superman
supposed
would.
to though.
So I feel like that in this movie was given to Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Because he is actually kind of smart in this movie too. For some strange reason, he's in possession of these records because it takes place in Jim Crow-free 1960s, and they have these. He's just in possession of these gold records, and they contain a foreign language, the oldest language that they have recorded, I believe, on the planet or in the universe, something along those lines.
Well, as a quick clarification, Reed's decoding signals from outer space, and he's recording them on the Golden
Gotcha.
in real time.
Gotcha. So
Keep
Johnny
going.
Storm recognizes that he's because Shia LaBeouf talks to him, but she talks to him in this foreign language, and he's like, "What is that? This sounds familiar."
He'd heard it before.
Yes. So he goes back to these records and he does what he can to decode what she's saying to him. And I just want to talk about Johnny Storm for just a little bit.
Go ahead, man.
He's the one that commands the presence in this movie.
Yeah.
He's not only a ladies' man, he actually crushes on the Silver Surfette.
Of course,
Yeah.
as you would.
Yeah. It turns into compassion, not just a crush, because of that language that he actually decodes that she had talked to him through.
Okay.
So everyone in this movie works very well together.
Okay, well that's good to know.
And then Ben Grimm is also, he's a real good personality too, but the problem that I had with Ben Grimm is that his girlfriend Alicia Masters, she's blind and she's a clay crafter. And the original story, she helps Silver Surfer Norrin Radd come to realize that humanity is worth saving because she's blind. So she touches his face, and it's like, well, you feel human, just as human as anybody whose face I've ever felt. And that's when he realizes, oh wait, humanity is worth saving.
Yeah.
So he goes and helps the Fantastic Four go up against Silver Surfer, go up against Galactus. Reed Richards uses the Ultimate Nullifier to stave off Galactus as the Watcher's watching. None of that happens in that movie, but what does happen in this movie is really good stuff. As Tommy said, Galactus is after the baby because he contains high cosmic abilities that he can sense that they've tested for and did not pick up. Silver Surfette talks about, I'm going to call her that forever. Silver Surfette talks about this.
Okay.
She says this. Galactus establishes this. So we're going to get godly powered Reed Richards sometime in the future. So with that being said, there's some events that transpire where they basically have to escape Galactus and prepare for him. And while that's going on, that's when you see that the family dynamic is actually a superpower in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because they do what they can to work together to overcome this threat.
Well, there you go, Danny. That's wonderful. So, as a quick question for you though, where do you think this charts in the Fantastic Four's legacy? I know that Fan Four Stick was a black mark on it. Do you think that this helps erase some of that stink, or do you think that
as a cinematic experience?
Oh, and so it's all one thing when you think of
So-
Fantastic Four.
Surprisingly, I had low expectations for this, almost negative
I
expectations.
think we all
for
do.
this. This ranks pretty high, surprisingly enough. Not only because of the dynamic of the family, but because the world feels lived in. It feels like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It feels like the Jetsons meets Addams Family with a little bit of Marvel flair.
Okay.
They're all quirky, but they're all happy. They're all good at specific things, but those specific things carry on to the next specific thing that the other person's good at.
Okay. See, I like the guy that got playing Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely one of my favorite characters in The Bear, and I've seen him in a couple other small things. He's talented. I was
sure.
genuinely surprised when I seen him walk out. I was just like, he's a bit scrawny for that. And
You can't tell.
when I seen in the trailer, they actually show Thing. Like he looks good.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it looks a lot less like it's CG and more like it's actual practical effects and makeup, body makeup. I'm sure there's CG in there to clean things up, but
It does look good.
like it definitely aesthetically it looks like a decent flick. And I'll catch it when it comes to streaming. Getting to the theater is a little bit more difficult with real life obligations
And your own
on my
baby.
end. Yeah, that whole thing.
When the
So-
day comes, we'll talk about stuff again.
Yeah.
Well, I think to Danny's point, the MCU, and rightfully so, they get criticized for telling jokes when it's too serious. I think that this one, they got the tone right.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, and who am I? But in my mind, this is where the jokes are supposed to come from. If the joke is for the audience, don't do it.
Yeah.
If the joke is for the characters, then it's right.
Yeah, exactly. Because any fans of the characters or the lore itself that's familiar enough with it, they'll catch it and they'll appreciate it more. I mean, absolutely. I mean, as corny as like the Expendables movies was, because it's literally just all of the 80s and 90s action stars getting together and doing an action flick. Okay, I was the only one in the theater with, I want to say it was not the last one, the one before, so Expendables 3.
Oh, man.
The one where Chuck Norris was in it.
Rousey?
That was
Yeah,
Expendables
Rousey and all that.
2.
Yeah, 2 was it?
No,
No,
one
that
was
wasn't
3.
2. That was
Yeah,
3.
okay.
Yeah.
They say
Ronda
Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Rousey was in 3.
The fact that Chuck Norris showed up, had like 6 lines. One of those lines was a Chuck Norris joke. I was the only one in the theater that caught it and laughed my ass off.
The snake,
Yeah.
snake bite.
Yeah,
that
the
was
King
in,
Cobra
that was,
bite.
That was in 2. Ronda Rousey wasn't in that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
whichever
Your
way,
point
you know.
But,
But
clarification.
the fact that, you know, it was definitely a joke meant for between 2 war buddies, 2 military buddies that had gone through a bunch of shit, which we all know the action stars had done, and it started with us, our people, the pop culture thing, the whole, you know, Chuck Norris is all powerful type of thing.
Mhm.
When they do that and they do it right and they tell the joke for the characters and it's the characters having the conversation, all right, fans that know will pick up on it and they will appreciate it more.
Right.
So yeah, I dig that.
Everything doesn't have to be meta.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But any small moments, anything that stood out to you, Danny, that you want to talk about before we move on?
Things that I didn't like. Again, you could have just used Norrin Rad instead of casting a Silver Surfette, but she doesn't damage the movie at all.
Okay.
She's there as a herald,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And you get a little bit of her backstory, but it's very bland. Again, that comes from Johnny Storm, and that only makes his performance and his portrayal in the movie more impactful.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the trailer how they had John Malkovich's face?
Yeah.
He's not in the movie. They cut him. They cut. They
Really?
Cut. He was supposed to be a character by the name of Red Ghost, I believe,
Mhm.
and he controls monkeys. That's a part of the brief snippet to fast forward everything and catch everybody up, because you only see Reed Richards kind of kick off like an orangutan from a skyscraper or something.
I think
Mhm.
Marlon Wayans them.
Yeah. Anybody who knows that joke, Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin, and then it just never happened.
That was supposed to be the 3rd Tim Burton Batman, and the whole damn thing never happened.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, he was supposed to be Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in the.
In Tim Burton's.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, in Tim Burton's
I
Batman.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So there just very little things. Again, Reed Richards doesn't exactly command a presence, but that's neither here nor there because the movie itself was solid. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a nothing burger. It's something you could definitely enjoy yourself on a first date with.
Mhm.
It's definitely something you can take a family to go see and have some enjoyment with.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that you'll get
So,
out of emotionally.
so it's worth going to. is
It's
what you're
worth a
saying.
movie ticket for sure.
It's worth more because that's kind of where I gauge it at, especially nowadays with what's being put out. Is like, is it worth the, you know, was it $25 for a movie ticket and then $30-$40 for, you know, stale popcorn, flat soda, and a lukewarm hot dog
Mhm.
type of shit. Like, if it's not worth that, I could care less to bother, you know.
But I mirror Danny on that. In my estimation, I think that, and I don't really say this,
Mhm.
the movie should have been longer by about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
How long was the movie? What was the running time? Do we know?
A little bit under 2 hours, because Marvel is doing this thing now, and it's not just them, but there's this idea now that let's shorten the movie so that there can be more showings or viewings.
It's at
In
2
a
hours.
day.
1 hour and 55 minutes, according to IMDb.
So they, as always, man, their corporate master told them cut it down.
Things kick off in about 20 minutes.
Mhm.
About 20, 25 minutes in. Things
Okay.
kick off real good.
What do you think? Okay, so playing off of that and going off of that, what do you think they could have put into that half hour that would have made it that much better? Like what
So this is
would have been the cherry on the top for you?
this is the thing that turns an okay movie into a great movie. When Shala Ball is introduced into this Fantastic Four movie, you like it because she's the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer is part of the climax. She's the closer in the film that gets them over the hurdle to defeat Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
It is a jump in logic to believe that the thing that Johnny Storm does is what turns Shala Ball to their side.
Very true.
I think that we needed about 20 more minutes of Shala Ball interactions and her slowly being turned over to the side of the earth.
You
And
think
understanding why.
you think her trading on Galactus was too sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that it played out in the theater, it was Deus Ex Machina. Well, someone's got to help the Fantastic Four. I guess it's got to be the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Her intervention didn't feel earned And I think the extra 20 to 30 minutes would have helped that.
There could have been something more. Like it just wasn't convincing enough that she had, flip sides. At least there wasn't enough put in to make her realize that she should flip sides, type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say Nora and Rad would have been much more impactful, in my opinion. But they
if you had swapped them out, I don't want to cut you off, but if you had swapped out Norrin Rad for Shia LaBeouf and did the same
The
thing,
entire story arc with
it'd be the same.
Johnny Storm wouldn't have worked.
It would still need the Alicia Masters thing.
well, that's why they did that. But kind of wanted to piggyback off of that. That's exactly why they had to have that element in there.
Yeah, because having the Alicia Masters thing, but it was already done.
Yeah.
So.
And it would still be the same thing. It would have, whatever Johnny did would have been a scene with Alicia, and I still wouldn't have believed it because it wouldn't have been enough.
Okay. Really.
But as we have to move on because we just have to.
Yep.
I want to leave you guys with this. Stan Lee is credited for, and rightfully so, for a bunch of stuff in the Marvel Universe. The Silver Surfer is uniquely a character created by Jack Kirby.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate that the people behind this movie give Jack Kirby the due that he doesn't normally get in his creation of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
even
it's
the
well
DC
overdue.
Yeah. Or even
It's well
the
overdue
DC
with a lot of this
universe.
stuff. Same thing, yeah.
Because he created the New Gods. If it wasn't for Jack Kirby, we wouldn't have Darkseid.
Yep.
We wouldn't have Orion. We wouldn't have New Genesis. We wouldn't have a lot.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We'll leave that with a thank you to Jack Kirby.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jack.
As we move on, it's time for some trailer reactions.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got today?
All right. So, I'm going to start you guys off with. Press the wrong button. I'm going to start you guys off with Search on Ares. So, this was one of the trailers at the Fantastic Four.
I didn't get this trailer, but I have seen this trailer.
Since time began,
No, just a ad.
man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone?
No, you're good. You're on the right screen.
Just want to make sure that we're not being copywritten with
So much
sound.
talk of AI
Yeah,
and
it's
big tech
audio.
today.
All right, so what do we have a trailer for here?
Virtual
Okay,
worlds,
so-
what are they going to look like when we get there?
Fuck this up because this audio is supposed to be playing so
Well, folks,
That's okay. No
we're
worry
not
about
going
that. What do we have a trailer here for?
you're looking at
Today
Tron Ares,
are coming
the newest,
The newest Tron flick?
greatest and strong.
I would like you to
Okay.
meet Ares.
Starring
Is that
Jared
Leto? I was gonna say, was that Leto?
Yeah.
So the
He's biblically
seed is
strong,
that we're not going into the Tron
lightning
first.
fast,
The
They're
Tron
coming
verse
here.
is coming here.
Oh, okay, that could be fun.
supremely
It
intelligent.
could be fun.
And if
But I
he is struck
wonder-
down on the battlefield,
What the story would be, because Garrett Hedlund's character was just cut.
I will
He's not
simply
in this.
make you
And
another.
Garrett Hedlund did a phenomenal job in Tron Legacy.
So because I have no idea who you're talking about. Who is Garrett? Whatever.
Garrett
Garrett
Hedlund,
Hedlund?
I saw that once. I was not impressed.
he's an actor. He was the son of the creator of the Tron world.
Yeah. In the lore. I didn't watch Tron Legacy because I didn't care for the concept of it at all. That fun ass ride at Disney, I will say that. It's definitely one of the best rides they have there at Disney World. But yeah, no, Garrett Hedlund himself, he was in Four Brothers. He did MMA for a bit. Right now, he's in Tulsa King with Stallone. That's his current credit. Real nice guy. Met him at I think it was Fan Expo. Got a signature and a picture with him. The wife, big fan of his.
And that right there, Danny, I don't want to like downplay what you said, but they've got Jeff Bridges.
Well, Jeff
When it comes to Tron, that's all.
Well, Jeff Bridges, I forget his character's name, but he's the creator of this Tron world, so you need him.
Yeah.
He needs to be there. So maybe they'll explain why Garrett Hedlund's character isn't in there. But I'm still looking forward to this. Oh, and the soundtrack's done by Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, so
So
that'll
what's
be.
this? This is called Tron what?
Tron Ares.
Tron Ares.
So, Danny, you in? You out?
I'm in. I'm not a Jared Leto fan per se. He's got some hits, in his music library. But him as an actor, I mean, I only know him as the coked out brother from Lord of War or Warlord. I think it's Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, no, it's Lords of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, David, what about you? You in or out?
I'm not a Tron fan per se personally, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna catch this one. I'll sit through it, sure. I do like Jared Leto. I liked him in Fight Club. I liked him as Joker in the Snyderverse. I had no issue with him or his portrayal. The costume designer for that Joker needs to be beat with a rubber hose, but that's beside the point. I liked him in what was it? Pretty Little Things, I think it was called, where he was unproven serial killer.
He was also in Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, I mean he's Leto's got some chops when it comes to acting for sure. I do enjoy him on screen. I think he is a lot more versatile than people give him credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bridges, I mean the dude, yeah,
For
I
sure.
mean he's got to be in it. Actually, Cameron Monaghan.
Who's in this too?
Yeah, he's the. I don't have a name credit for him, so I'm guessing they haven't revealed his character in it. But I mean, he was great in Gotham as the Joker character that they put out. Loved him in what was that Chicago show that he was in? Shit. Shameless. I thought he was great in Shameless.
Oh, yeah.
The weed dealers or something.
Not particularly the weed dealers.
Gotcha.
He's one of the kids. He's one of the main characters. Like
Gotcha.
one of the main entire series showrunners.
Gotcha.
He's a versatile actor, and he's been in a couple other things too. So I think that I think at least who they've got here casted, just those three. Gillian Anderson, she's in it as well. She's what has she been in? Because I know her. Oh, what have I seen her in?
She's in a lot of stuff, man. A lot of like funny stuff.
Yeah.
I know she did a show on Netflix called Love. Unless I'm getting that wrong, but I enjoyed those 2 seasons.
American Gods. That's right.
Okay.
She was Media. As I said, I knew I'd seen her in something, and she was awesome as Media. And American Gods was a fantastic show. I really wish that it would have went a lot longer than it did. Hassan Minhaj, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff too. It's got a.
It sounds like
Solid
there's an
cast.
all-star cast there.
I mean, it's got a decent cast for and
You're
once
talking
again,
yourself into it.
these are all smaller. They're smaller role actors, but yeah, I'm impressed with who they've got. And your bigger role actors, I'm of course top of the line. I'm just not a Tron fan. Like I didn't ask for a Tron movie, so I'll watch it, but it's not a theater catcher for me.
The same, man. I'm out too. Unless they have Jared Leto say it's Morbin time in there.
This guy.
But we move on, man.
What's the next one we got?
It was the 80s, but this was also the 80s. Predator Badlands.
This I wasn't looking forward to. After watching this trailer, I am looking forward to it. And the only reason I say that is because it looks like they're going to go into the Yautja lore, a little bit more heavily than they have with the other Predator movies, unless you haven't read the comic books, than they have, so far. This does look interesting, to me at least.
All right, so
I don't like that they got the Predator having hair. To
The
start off
dreadlocks.
with, I'm not a fan. Like Predator doesn't have hair. No.
The dreadlocks.
I give a shit that it's dreadlocks. I don't care if he's got a fro. I don't care if he's got a bowl cut. Predator don't have hair. So unless that Predator is half human,
So
Well, talk to the people.
It's interesting that you say that because you could actually terramorph or like biologically morph human DNA with predator DNA. So that could be what that is. But
you do it with Xenomorph too. They did it in the movies already.
I've seen it done a little bit different. Also, in the
Was she a
movie,
cyborg?
and the movie, she's an android,
it's an alien, like
the alien android. This is this shared world, shared universe.
the start with the W.
Okay.
or
Okay.
Y.
So they are keeping it in there.
Wow, something. Or
That's a
other.
Wayland android.
Mm.
That's Dakota Fanning's sister, whose name escapes me.
They're two halves. Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning. Thank you. Yeah, she looks like she's two halves in this movie for the entire movie too. But in any case, I like the weapons that he's using.
He's talking. No.
Well, he's talking his language. They have a
That's
language.
impressive.
They have a language, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, what he just said was in English. No.
No, so
They do speak
they
English,
translated for you.
Yeah.
He's in Predator Beast. or whatever it is.
No.
so I'll watch this.
I liked Prey. It's
I
the
liked
same
Prey,
folks.
too.
It is the same folks that I think it said it was the same writers or same director as Prey in the beginning.
Trachtenberg,
Maybe.
They came out with an animated feature that it was like a triple story.
Killer of Killers.
Yes, and I wish they would have done a live-action samurai movie with a Predator, because that would have been awesome.
No, they might still get to it. I thought they were good. With the way they set up Prey and left Prey off, is it seemed like they were going to go with, the Predators hitting Earth in various different civilizations and time periods. So, and that's kind of what I was looking forward to. Was I was hoping to see, feudal Japan. I was hoping to see, medieval Europe.
World War II era.
World War II. Because. What was the original one with Schwarzenegger and Dutch? Those were all
Special
guys
forces
in
guys, yeah.
Nam, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They were special forces guys. It was the 80s.
Okay,
They
so
were-
it was after Nam, but
Yeah.
didn't they go back
Years
over to
after.
Nam? I don't remember
They
the
were in the
location.
jungle somewhere.
Yeah. So
No,
it's
it's somewhere South America.
South America. Okay.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm prejudiced now. I didn't know.
it's been years. We tried to watch it once in the shop and had to kept turning it off because customers kept coming in. But
So you're both gonna appreciate this. This is straight from San Diego Comic-Con. That animated thing, Killer of Killers.
Mhm.
It's 90% what you're saying. The Predators snatch people up that win.
Mhm.
Schwarzenegger's back. They're changing the ending of this animated thing to put Schwarzenegger in there.
Nice.
Next to the girl from Prey.
Okay.
I also think that Danny Glover's in there too.
Okay. Yeah, because he was a
Very
predator
cool.
too. Yeah.
In the comic, they were brothers.
With
Okay.
Danny Glover.
Yeah. Danny Glover's character, he was Dutch's brother, was a cop in New York, and he goes back to the place where the explosion happened. Dutch actually escapes this special forces hospital facility, and he busts out, and you never know what happens to him. So his brother goes looking for him, and comes across this crazy invasion of predator aliens invading Earth.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing too is they're gonna need to establish movie lore versus comic lore, and where they're gonna go because especially something that's been around as long as Predator has and has had so many different iterations from so many different writers and distributors and publishers, is what is going to be part of the lore. Because Predator's faced off against everybody. He's faced off against Judge Dredd. He's faced off against Batman. He's faced off against characters in Marvel.
He's partnered up with them.
Yeah. Well, he didn't partner up with Batman. He went at it with him.
Yeah, he
So,
did.
Because he built that special armor,
Yeah.
and they fought in the dead of night.
Batman
in
only
rain.
loses once, but he'll come back and he just needs his plan. He just needs prep time. We all know this.
It's like every boxing fight ever.
And that's the thing. Well, that's what it was. That was actually what it started because there was a title boxing fight in Gotham, and the champion got attacked by Predator, and Predator took his hands. Like that was his trophy. Was his
That's
boxing
manly.
hands. That was his
That
boxing
is
hands.
too manly.
Yeah,
Did Chuck Dixon write that?
I don't even remember. It's been
Oh,
so
man.
long. But it was like
He
a
might have.
3 or a 5-part miniseries or something like
That sounds
that.
like
Yeah, that they
something
did.
Chuck Dixon would write.
It's either Predator versus Batman or Batman versus Predator.
Yeah.
No, in
for sure.
DC they had to get top billing. But hey, man, I gotta ask you the question. I'll start with you this time, David. In, out.
Now you sound torn.
Well, because when it comes to Aliens or Predator, I am a bigger Predator fan than
Same.
Aliens. I prefer Predator over Aliens. I rooted for Predator in all of the AVPs. Absolutely.
Same.
I just,
It's
It
okay,
looks like
man.
it looks like
I'm
a
out, too.
streaming movie to you.
yeah, with what with what I've seen in the trailer there, it just doesn't look like something that. No, I don't want my Predator to have humanity.
Right.
And
I'm
I
out,
feel like
too,
that's
man.
what they're trying to evolve into it. Like, no, screw that. Like, and I'm sure there's something with like a level of respect, when, with warrior to warrior type of thing. But no, they work alone. Why would he keep half an android?
I don't know either, man.
So it doesn't make sense to me specifically. I don't want humanization of these creatures, of these characters. I want them to stay what they are. Go find the biggest, baddest son of a bitch and take it on.
The rumor is that he's a reject. He's kind of a low-level predator, has to prove himself even more.
Once again,
So,
gives me probably because he has hair.
what you
He's
trying
a-
to say, man?
I'm trying to say no.
He's saying cut your hair. But Danny, now same question.
Never.
You in or you out?
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm a pop culture hippie or pop culture whore, whatever you want to call it. There
Whore.
are very there are there are very few things that I'll say no to. Doctor Who is one of them, just not Doctor Who fans. Anyways,
Something's only funny 3 times. You got one more.
Yeah, you got one more.
But yeah, it's
You'll catch it?
I will definitely go see this in theaters. I can't help myself. I'm a Predator fanboy.
Yeah.
I'll definitely go see this in theaters.
So you in or out?
I told you, man. I'm like you. I'm out.
Yeah.
But I do like.
I
what you
guess I'm
said, though.
alone on this.
And that's okay, man. That means nothing. We're not the same guy. But I like something that you said, though. A franchise that is its biggest predator with multimedia, there's some stuff that you can't put in there.
Yeah.
Star Wars is another good example of that.
Oh my god.
And speaking of, man,
Oh, here we go.
did you guys see that interview where Ryan Johnson basically said he wasn't trying to undo what J.J. Abrams did in with The Last Jedi? So he said, and I quote, "Kathy told me they were looking for someone to do The Empire Strikes Back of this trilogy. He then said, I took that seriously, maybe more seriously than some would have liked, but I didn't take it as just doing nods to Empire. I actually tried to do what Empire did, which was take things to a deeper level." How are you guys feeling on?
That's a very long joke, Tommy.
How are you guys feeling on Ryan Johnson?
I liked his Netflix Glass Onion detective films. They were very entertaining. He should not be attached to a large franchise such as Star Wars, because that film, I can't believe he said that in person, because that film is so divisive and it ruined everything for everybody who was ever an Extended Universe fan, or even a Luke Skywalker fan who had never read a comic of the Extended Universe at all. As soon as Kathleen Kennedy got her hands on George Lucas's properties, he trusted her with it. He very heavily trusted her with it. Excuse me. And with that being said, she basically just took a dump all over the hopes and dreams of Star Wars fans moving forward, that was looking for a semblance of hope for the franchise. That movie was so divisive. It made so many poor decisions with the legacy characters, especially Luke Skywalker. Turned him into a, I'll just use the word hermit. I can't. Wow.
Okay.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he wasn't trying to undo what J.J. Abrams did. He was trying to do an Empire Strikes
Well,
Back.
he absolutely
the bad guys
undid
win.
everything that J.J. Abrams did, because J.J. Abrams he's a hack director, mind you, by the way. He's a mystery box style director. I'm not going to say he has no plan, but that is his plan, is he's a mystery box style director. And the best way that I could explain it is, why don't we take everything that we know about this universe and flip it on its head? Or take elements of what we know in this universe and go ahead and flip it on its head. He undid everything that J.J. Abrams did, to the point that the third sequel film was the way that it was. That film was basically you pushing one button and everything dies. That movie was on easy mode. And he had to do it that way to rewind and fast forward all at the same time what he was trying to do with the franchise. David hasn't said a word, and he's just been grimacing at his iPad. So please talk.
Okay.
Because
So-
we talked about this briefly
Well,
years ago.
Tommy and I have discussed this previously in another conversation.
He said that, Tommy?
This was there too, yeah.
All right.
Quoted.
So when episode 1, 2, and 3 came out, it was shit on by everybody.
These are the prequels.
All right, everybody shit on it that grew up or seen the original 3. All right, 4, 5, and 6. Now, 20 years later, the kids have grown up, and we like episode 1, 2, and 3. We were ecstatic. We were happy as pigs in shit when Hayden Christensen came back as Anakin in, Obi-Wan to reprise his role. We were all finally, Hayden's getting the due and the love from Star Wars fans that he wanted.
I like Jumper. Please continue.
Jumper was a fantastic film. I feel like it should have actually had a sequel.
Release Jumper 2.
Yeah.
Thank you. Make Jumper too.
Now, with that being said, and after the conversation that me and Tommy had, and this was months ago. This was
I know it's one, but
yeah.
a while ago.
I feel like the same thing's going to happen with these new three. Is the kids, the kids now in 20 years are going to appreciate everything, and love and miss it. Now, I don't agree with you on your take for Luke
Okay.
with the way they did it in the three,
Okay.
in the newest ones. Okay,
Okay.
I think that actually was probably of the story arcs for the original three characters, probably the one that made the most sense.
I disagree, but okay.
Elaborate.
I
a
mean,
little
what
bit.
happened with Yoda? What'd he do?
Well,
Shit went south, and he went and did a hermit in hiding. What happened with Luke? He started training people, started training his nephew. Shit went south, went sideways. Nephew turned to the dark side, so he felt a failure. He went to be a hermit.
The point of Luke
It
Skywalker
worked.
as a character was he was supposed to be the one to break the cycle because he was the one that pulled his father out of the dark side.
And
even if it
he
was last
failed,
minute.
and sent his nephew, the only other Jedi in the bloodline,
That was bad
to
writing.
a path of dark side.
That was bad writing.
Once again,
I see.
character development full circle. The shit comes in cycles. It happens again. He failed.
He
Felt
was-
that he was not worthy to be the only Jedi Master and went and lived a life of hermit. The same shit happened to Yoda after Clone Wars. He failed, let all that
Yes.
shit happen, and went and lived the life of a hermit, as a hermit.
Yes,
okay?
but again, and I can't get away from this, he was supposed to be the one to dissolve all of that.
Before that, it was supposed to be Anakin.
Yes, but he brought his father back, and he ultimately destroyed the dark side by throwing Sidious. Right.
Sidious, yeah.
Thank you, Darth Sidious.
Emperor Palpatine.
Yes, Emperor Palpatine.
Same guy.
Over into the bowels of the Death Star,
Okay.
and that was supposed to
Once again,
bring
Well,
him
before-
back, even if it was for a little bit, because
quick
Luke.
clarification, Danny. That was to bring balance back to the Force.
Well, yes,
Balance.
yes,
You can't destroy
yes.
the dark side.
Yes,
Yeah,
balance.
balance,
I'm sorry,
okay.
balance. I beg your pardon.
but
So
it made to me it made the most sense
it
for
didn't
Luke's
make any
character.
sense to me at all,
Absolutely.
especially with the way I grew up.
Okay,
with
once
the
again-
extended universe.
Star Wars suffers from the same problem we just discussed with Predator. All the lore does not match up. The lore it's not separated enough. You cannot put the comics in with the movies or the TV shows and vice versa. Not supposed to. You reference them, you bring things out, sure, but you don't know how much of the comics is actual supposed to be hardcore lore. Same thing with Predator.
Goose egg.
We talked about there was a movie trailer that we didn't talk about, maybe due to time. The Running Man. There were two Running Man movies, this newer one and the Schwarzenegger one.
Mhm.
How much of those movies had elements of the books from Stephen King? Because that's a Stephen King book.
Yeah.
But it's an adaptation.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but
the
how
difference being
but
is
how
that
upset would
An
people-
adaptation's not going to be accurate. It's not supposed to.
Right, but how upset do people get when they read a Harry Potter book and there's something that's in the book that's not in the movie?
But this is the difference, though, Danny. You're describing book first, and that becomes a movie. Star Wars is the other way.
Of course.
So George, and
Well,
I'm not the
it's-
only guy saying this. This is George Lucas now. There's what George Lucas did, and then there's what happened in the Dark Horse comic books. If it directly was in
Everything you
opposition to
know
what
from
George
Luke,
Lucas
everything
wants
you
to
know
write,
about Luke Skywalker from the comics, separate that. Take that apart. Put that aside.
George Lucas
It
reserved the
makes
right
sense
to change it.
with the 9 movies.
They had to approve it through George Lucas first.
Doesn't matter.
In an Earth 2 situation, there's Earth 1, which is George Lucas's world.
Your
the
9
1 through
movies.
6. Then there's Earth 2, where you have your comic book. And then there's Earth 3, the Disney stuff.
To have Luke
Your 9 movies. It makes sense
turn
for
the
him.
way that he did, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to a lot of fans who I've talked to.
Well, I respect
And
that.
there are fans who do feel and agree that it was the way that it happened. You're not the only one.
It's
Neither are you.
It's the only thing for Luke. Because what the hell was he supposed to do after that? What would Luke have done after that? His nephew and the only other Jedi in his bloodline. Because I'm sorry, the way they did Leia with the floating in space and then zipping back over, that was dumb as shit.
That was.
All right, that shouldn't have been a thing. I don't know why they did it. Okay, cool, sure. Yeah. Moving on.
That was. See, that's the problem.
Now,
They want to pick and choose
what
elements
would
from the comics.
have made more sense
That
for
makes
Luke
so
to do
divisive.
after his
Agreed.
nephew turned his back on him and went to the dark side?
establish a stronger. Find a way to make his Jedi Academy much more stillful.
There were no Jedis. It was him and his nephew. That's it. Point me another Jedi in those 3 movies.
that's the
Find me
issue.
another one.
There aren't
Name
any,
one.
and that was
Really?
the issue.
So how many Jedis does that mean that there are in the universe?
But that was the issue, is that there was no balance in the Force. If he
There
the
was.
one-
There was a good one and a bad one.
But you just told me that
Oh, that's a
that
deep
Rey
dive,
wasn't a
'cause
Jedi,
That's the problem.
and that's
the
another
difference
thing is
between
Light
the
side,
books and the
Luke.
movies.
and that's another thing is that
Ren.
Rey wasn't even a true Jedi.
She
Well,
wasn't.
yes, she was.
She had access
used
to the
it
Force, but
Until the
also
end. Yes, she
too,
was.
Luke was dying.
We got to come back to this because
Wow.
there's 4 different conversations that we have to have. What is the Force? How it works? Who's a Jedi? Who's
Fucking
not a Jedi?
metachlorians.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't even know how I feel about that. Is it the Force? Is it something mystical? Is it something scientific? I think it's a little bit of all of the
I think
above.
it's
Another time.
Yeah,
Another time.
that yeah. I think we might have to do a special episode of that right there. We're gonna have to have like a Wednesday night conversation or some bullshit.
Thank you, folks, for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but real quick.
Leave a like,
Ryan
comment,
Johnson.
share, and subscribe.
Do you think he was being for real, or do you think he just said that?
I think Ryan Johnson is looking at Ryan Johnson's repertoire here. He's got nothing that I recognize except for Knives Out
Thank you. Knives Out and Glass Onion.
and
Thank you.
Breaking Bad. 3 episodes of Breaking Bad, the Star Wars movie, Knives Out. That's all I see on his director IMDb.
There's probably a reason for that.
Yeah. Do you think that he was
His-
telling the truth when he
his-
said, "I
no.
wasn't trying to undo J.J. Abrams"?
No.
His writing. He wrote Looper.
He wrote
didn't know
Looper?
that.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
He
with
wrote
Joseph
Looper.
Gordon-Levitt. Yeah,
Interesting.
come back
he
to you, man.
is credited for writing. Hold on, I'm getting there. So what's on his repertoire tells me that he was given this job, he was handed a script, and he was said, "This is what you're doing, and this is what you're saying." I don't think those are his words. I think that he was told to say that, and that I feel like that was media crowd control, because we all know the biggest problem with Star Wars over the last decade and a half has been Kathleen Kennedy,
Yes.
and that's blame shifting. I think he was handed a project that was way too big for his talent or his capabilities.
that too.
I see that he's writing Star Wars Trilogy Episode 1. Untitled Star Wars Trilogy Episode 1. So this is going to be the new 3 that Disney's trying to tack on.
He was supposed to direct his own trilogy, and
He's writing it right now. It's on his IMDb as credit for upcoming writer.
So and I'm glad you said that.
I don't think he should be touching
The-
a franchise as large as Star Wars.
He's not. That's what this interview was about. They asked him that question too.
Yeah.
He started to do Glass Onion and Knives Out, and that's why his unnamed Star Wars trilogy never happened, and probably now never will. So it's one of those Hollywood things.
I don't
where
know. Disney's
he's
still
gonna do
talking about. There's still rumors floating around that Disney's doing their own trilogy. So
So for
how do we
sure-
know this ain't it?
There's going to be another one because he said, "I'm not doing it."
Oh, he did say it in the newer interview.
He's
Okay.
too busy with the Knives Out thing. Now, Danny, get the last word on this thing. You think he was telling the truth, or
Well, you said this was written for him.
I feel like
a
he was
lot
handed
of
a script.
a lot of comedians have their jokes written for them too. So I'm gonna stick to what I said before. I think Ryan Johnson was telling a very funny joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one that wasn't written for him, or maybe one that was written for him specifically to deliver. I think Ryan Johnson was telling a very funny joke.
Okay. And speaking of funny, Guy Gardner. Lanterns. It's a show starring Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler, Jon Stewart, and Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern nobody likes. So James Gunn he was interviewed, and he basically said that this next Lantern show is going to be a Jon Stewart-centric show. And he said, and I quote, "It's basically, Jon Stewart's story in a lot of ways, but it's with those other characters. So there's other Green Lanterns, but it's Jon Stewart, the show."
We got
What do you guys feel?
Kyle Chandler, Aaron Pierre, and Nathan Fillion. So Nathan Fillion's going to reprise his role for this in here. You got Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan, and Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. Let's take a look and see.
He's the man.
Okay, I see Kyle Chandler as Hal. That works. Aaron Pierre.
He can do it.
The only thing I've ever heard of, and I didn't watch it, it's
You can
Rebel
do it.
Ridge, where maybe he uses I talk to people to de-escalate stuff as his superpower. I didn't watch it.
Well, he was Mufasa's voice in The Lion King. In Mufasa the Lion King.
That nobody liked.
He was Dev M in the Krypton TV series.
That 10 people watched.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't have a heavy.
Not to say that that's his fault. Man needs to do some work.
Yeah, he doesn't have a large repertoire. The only issue I see with him is he looks young.
I think he looks the part.
I think he's too young. Jon Stewart's supposed to be a little bit older. Like he's been
Late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, he's been like a Marine his entire life. He's a
Yeah.
career Marine.
Well, I think Hal Jordan is Air Force, and you're right, Jon Stewart.
But I mean,
Marine Corps.
if this is a shot from the show, which it looks like it should be, yeah,
It
Lantern,
is a shot from
like
the show.
it,
For sure.
it works. It looks good. Go to the pull up the split screen so they can see your screen. Go to IMDb and pull this up right here.
Gotcha.
For our second hand. Yeah. Well, because he's got the computer controls, man.
No, you're good.
Like a way to point out the white dude telling the black dude what to do. Oh fuck, asshole.
From the brown narrator that looks pasty.
Right? Yeah. Dickhead.
That has predator hair.
With predator hair. New predator hair, not old predator hair. Damn it.
I can't type. Nobody look at that.
No, I look at that.
Okay.
I mean, the
Thank you guys for joining us.
the shot looks good. Like,
It looks good. I think he commands what Jon Stewart represents in
Yeah.
the comics.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I mean, he looks the part. He looks like he would be better as a younger Jon Stewart. That's the thing. Because I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Jon Stewart's already like he's retired from the Marines when he gets the ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's done. He looks like he's still in the Marines.
So,
you know, age-wise.
If this show is successful, because a lot of people like Guy Gardner's Green Lantern by Nathan Fillion in the Superman movie.
Yeah.
If this takes off, this could be a mentor-student thing.
No, spot
And you
on.
can
That's the-
you can do that over time with the way that Jon Stewart is, why he's so young.
That's another thing
Because
James
then
Gunn talked about.
he will eventually be that Hal Jordan. Maybe we'll get a Kyle Rayner down the line, and he could be the Yoda or Luke Skywalker who won't hermit out for.
No, he's gonna.
Okay.
Parallax.
Well, that is for Hal Jordan,
Mhm.
and that wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, that's the thing too. Is like Hal Jordan's looks at least the age like he's been a Lantern for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know, so
Fun fact on the lore: the ring actually chooses its predecessor, and Guy Gardner was supposed to be the first gentleman to get a Green Lantern, but Hal Jordan was closer.
yeah, it's straight line. It's shortest distance between 2 points. Where I am and where I need to be.
Yeah, and Alan Scott is a different type of Green Lantern. His Green Lantern ring is rooted in mysticism. He's a
Yep.
Golden Age Green Lantern.
Yeah, magic. It was before they established alien lore.
Oh,
Well, do you guys want to hit the retcon though? No.
So
Take it easy, Tommy.
yeah, I mean, this still that they've got from the show looks good. I think that it will be okay. I am not particularly that fascinated with the. I don't really care too much for all of the Green Lanterns.
The lore as a whole.
Not the extended ones. I like Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. He's probably my favorite Lantern. I like the other colored lanterns. Like I like Red Lanterns. You know, Larfleeze cracked me up. The Orange Lantern, awesome,
Agreed.
hysterical.
Yeah.
And I
Greedy bitch.
you know, I mean, it really depends. I mean, so it's supposed to be a police cop drama. Whodunit. So Lanterns follow new recruit Jon Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan.
There you go.
Two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. So this right here tells me that it is going to be an introduction to another Lantern character, be it a different Lantern color or just another Lantern character.
Could be.
I
Indigo,
feel
could be
like
Sapphire.
the only reason that Nathan Fillion is going to be in here, that Guy Gardner's in here, is they're transitioning him out the role, and he's the murder they're investigating.
Oh, you think you're gonna kill Guy Gardner?
Oh.
I hadn't thought about.
Oh.
I hadn't considered it,
That's
man.
Why the hell
That's a-
would
that's
two
a-
lanterns
That's a dark, deep turn.
investigate
Ooh.
an American
Oh.
heartland murder? Who gives a shit?
That's a good
Unless
theory, man.
it's either that or it was a character that is significant to both of them.
Nathan Fillion just got his break, sir.
It's now 1992.
The hell you want for me? What year was Superman based
that's a
in?
good
Was
point.
it modern year?
It was current.
Okay, so it's current.
That's a good point, though.
I mean, to me, it's but that's the thing is it could give him the opportunity to come back as a Red Lantern
or they could be
or
Or
a Black
Warrior.
Lantern.
That's a deep
Yeah.
cut.
I mean, like
Sapphire or
with
Indigo, Blue.
with Guy Gardner's actual like long running lore, there's plenty of shit they could do with him if they pop him. Like it's not exactly like they wouldn't bring him back. I mean, hell, how many times have they killed all of them? So, yeah, I don't see there being a reason for two Green Lanterns to need to investigate a murder, unless it is something cosmically significant.
There you go. That's a good point.
We'll
That's-
see.
That's,
I mean,
that's
it's,
why it makes it so devastating.
yeah, it
'cause
could be.
It makes sense.
We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll find out next year. I'll watch it. I absolutely will watch it. I like I like who they've got in it. I like Kyle Chandler.
Tommy, what do you think?
I got nothing, man. I think that no matter what they do, it's still going to be better than what Ryan Reynolds did. I mean, he'll tell you that himself.
Absolutely.
And Deadpool will tell you that himself with a bullet to the back of the face.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, no, I can't think of any other premise that would have it make more sense, other than
That's a sad truth.
I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? It's a good theory.
That or it's got to be a character significant to these two, and Guy Gardner is. I don't know if maybe Guy Gardner just pops in and he's the reason why they have the rings. He gives them the rings. He tells them that they're Green Lanterns. I mean, Hal Jordan. It says Green Lantern Lantern Legend Hal Jordan, which tells me that Hal's already been a Lantern for a hot minute.
Maybe longer than Guy.
Yeah. So if he's already of legendary status, then okay, cool. He's definitely. It could be just like, hey, we're going to check this out, and I want to see what your chops are. And it could be just a know nothing murder. It could be a bullshit murder.
I just saw the face of James Gunn on someone's screen here, so I'm just gonna say this real quick. James Gunn was being interviewed very quickly about how could you have two Batman movies in the same calendar year, and he gave a very standoffish answer, because like you said, he wants his bright nights, but you can't deny that Matt Reeves' Batman and we're all anticipating could.
Oh, it'll be the last one.
Yeah, could throw a wrench into all of that.
It'll be the last one. That's all it's going to be. Period. It's going to be the last one that they do. They'll close it out. They'll be done with it, and it will not be Matt Reeves' fault.
No.
And it's going to be unfortunate. And it's going to upset a lot of the fans. And it wouldn't surprise me if depending on how quickly Gunn decides to bring it out, if it doesn't tank his Batman's movie. Is honestly where I'm going to go with that. But back to Lanterns. Give me a reason why two cosmic police would be investigating a Heartland murder if it wasn't something a significant character in the universe.
Could be
Green
Evan.
Lantern fans, pop in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
right.
didn't work.
It could be Evan Soar.
No, man.
They could be investigating the murder of Evan Soar, but Evan Soar's ring was given to Hal Jordan.
Right.
So maybe they're going to change it a little bit, and Evan Soar, his ring goes to John Stewart. Who knows?
Maybe. I mean, and that could be it too. It could have been a previous Lantern that was on Earth
They just flip it just a
that
little
dies,
bit.
and that's how Stewart gets his ring. And if it was Abbott, he was significant to Hal.
Yes.
So Hal would personally be. Once again, it has to be a Lantern.
Has to make sense.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Speaking of making sense,
I'll watch it.
we can talk about. Yeah, I'll watch it too. What about you, Tommy? You gonna watch it? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'll be there. HBO Max.
There we go.
I don't have to put on pants. I'm watching it.
You wear clothes when you watch TV?
No, you have to put on pants to go to the theater.
Oh,
They frown upon that. Ask Pee Wee.
rest in peace.
Oh man.
All right, so
Oy.
we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit with quick picks.
What you got?
Spider-Man: Brand New Day. They're throwing Punisher in there, and they're basically saying that it's not going to be an Avenger level movie; it's a street level movie.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
I would look forward to it. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I absolutely love John Barenthal as Punisher. I think that there isn't a better person in Hollywood that could do Frank Castle.
There you go. For
so
sure.
yeah,
I agree.
I find childcare. I'll catch that one.
Good man, Danny.
So they're gonna throw Hulk in there, and they said that they're gonna go back to Savage Hulk. I don't see.
Ooh, is that going to be
Mark-
Edward Norton then?
No.
So this is gonna be
Thank you.
This is going to be a
Thank
weird
you.
one because
Thank
that
you.
movie's happening between Avengers: Doomsday and Avengers: Secret Wars. So there's no telling what
So it's still Ruffalo.
shenanigans going.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't like Ruffalo as Hulk. I like
Thank
Norton's.
you.
I like Norton
Thank
Hulk
you.
better.
Thank you.
I'm with you,
Thank
man.
you. 100%.
I wish he could have
Thank you.
collaborated with the people in the sandbox, so he could still be the Hulk.
Yeah.
I believed everything he did in the Incredible Hulk.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. If this is going to go back to Savage Hulk, I don't see Mark Ruffalo wanting to do a Savage type Hulk film.
I don't think
I
he's
think-
capable.
At this
Thank
age,
you.
honestly,
And I think he likes his Professor Hulk very much because he gets to be
Himself.
Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. It also worries me because the person who's going to direct this movie also directed Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi was not a strong movie. Shang-Chi wasn't even Shang-Chi in the Shang-Chi movie.
Yeah.
We love
All
you, Daniel.
So before point of clarification, is this Marvel Studios or is this Sony?
That's
got
a
a weird
great
deal.
question.
So-
I know they have a weird deal. Which studio is heading it up?
this is still going to be and
It's going to be involved with the Marvel Universe regardless. Is Marvel Studios the one doing it, or is Sony Studios, Sony Entertainment Studios? Because if Sony Entertainment Studios is doing it, they've done Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies very, very good, very, very right.
so to answer your question,
It just plays in the sandbox of the Marvel Universe.
yeah, man. In answering your question, whoever did the last one's going to be doing this one.
Then it will be a Sony movie.
Okay.
So it will be a Sony movie with the ability to use shit from Marvel Studios. So it might be decent then.
Okay.
The script will be good at least.
It'll be interesting because now that you say that, the rights of the Hulk are still held onto by Universal.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
Last
because then
I
they wouldn't be
heard.
able to do it.
His solo movie rights are owned by Universal.
Solo movie.
There you
but
go.
As
not,
far as his
yeah.
appearances,
Yeah.
Marvel still can decide that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was confusion on my part. Then I'll give it a shot.
See, and here's the thing
I'll
too:
give it a
is
shot.
if Sony's the one doing it, maybe they reached out to Universal and says, "Hey, can we borrow Edward Norton?" Just saying.
World War Hulk.
That's the type of Hulk we need for World War Hulk. is Edward
Oh
Norton.
no, they did Planet Hulk and Thor Ragnarok.
Shut up.
Yeah, thank
Stop
you,
talking.
thank you.
Stop talking.
Thank-
Next hot take,
It's
Tommy.
rebooting time.
Thank you, David.
All right, so as we wind down here, let's do a little.
You're right.
Let's do something a little bit more fun, man. All right, so of the action hero genre,
Ooh.
who is the greatest of all time?
I'm biased. I'm gonna go with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I know that he's not, but I'm biased. Jean-Claude Van Damme personally inspires me to do what I do. Bloodsport, kickboxer, cyborg, the stuff that he did in the '90s. There's a film with John Woo that he did. His name's Death Warrant. Hard Target. Hard Target.
Yep, hard target.
Hard Target was awesome. It was directed by John Woo, stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, a Cajun person, the manliest mullet aside from Superman in a ponytail that you'll ever see. Yeah, I'm going to go with Jean-Claude Van Damme for sure.
Good pick. And it's not, we're coming together with a scientific list. I'm asking you, who's the GOAT? Jean-Claude Van Damme. For me, man, honorable mention to all the guys in the sci-fi stuff like Will Smith, Tom Cruise, and all those dudes. It's Schwarzenegger. You know why. David, on to you.
He said, "You know why?"
Junior?
Twins. What's wrong with you?
The unofficial sequel.
We're going to get the next Wolverine, and we'll see.
Ooh. Action. So traditional action stars, because I grew up on all these guys. I mean, we're talking Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Norris, Van Damme,
Jackie Chan
love
even.
Rocky.
Jackie Chan.
Dolph Lundgren.
Mel Gibson.
There you go.
Gotta give it to Riggs.
That's a good
Riggs
pick,
and
too.
fucking Mad Max.
That's a good pick,
Bruce
too.
Willis.
Bruce Willis
Bruce
as well.
Willis for me is a close second.
Yeah, Bruce
Oh,
Willis.
Die
Yeah.
Hard's up there, man.
Yeah, Die Hard. So
I'm
Yeah.
biased.
Rocky,
I'm
man.
biased. I'm a Van Damme
I
fan.
can't.
I absolutely am too. You know, because I mean, Hard Target's probably my favorite movie by
Same.
him.
Same.
You know, Time Cop was phenomenal.
Time Cop's cool.
Nowhere to Run was a good flick too.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, look, Colonel Guile, absolutely. You know, I mean, the fact that Colonel Guile was my favorite character in the games, in the Street Fighters that I did play, absolutely. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stick with that. That's yeah.
Okay, and again, man, it's for you.
And it's nothing to get because it was gonna be Schwarzenegger. I don't want us all to pick the same guy, but I had Schwarzenegger till you said something.
Two Schwarzeneggers, the
Yeah,
GOAT.
yeah.
And you know why.
Stallone,
Muscles from Brussels for me, for sure.
yeah. So
With Bruce Willis, a very close second. Almost tied. Almost.
All right. And another one, man. Don't tell me the scientific list. Don't tell me the list that's going to please these guys. Name your top 5 superhero movies.
superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Shit.
Well, while you're thinking, I'll say mine. And again, this is mine. I don't care about what yours is. We got Spider-Man 2. We got The Dark Knight.
Which Spider-Man 2? There's been 12.
The original, Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
That was a great superhero.
Oliver Wilde. That one, Dark Knight. I'll throw Winter Soldier in there. Avengers Endgame. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to say 6. Blade. And what was my last one? Oh, I'll do 5. That's me.
See? All right. So what do you got, Danny?
The Crow, Blade, for sure. Captain America: First Avenger, because the director for that did The Rocketeer.
Don't need reasons.
And,
Just what?
Let's see. I'll give you what. Goodness. The Dark Knight, for sure. The Dark Knight. And this is hard. There's a lot of good superhero movies out there that people don't know about.
Yeah.
People know about.
It pays when you make up the questions.
Oh, man.
Fucking ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm going to say the first Avengers movie because it gave us the possibility of, yes, it gave us the possibilities of
Okay.
everything being possible.
Okay.
So The Crow, Blade, Captain America: First Avenger, the Avengers movie for sure, and I forgot what my 5th pick was.
That's all right. Yeah. All right, as we wind down,
All right.
welcome to the section that doesn't fit.
We don't want my 5? Okay, fine.
Oh,
Fuck you then.
no, go ahead, David.
Shit. Damn,
I
ain't
didn't-
that a bitch? My God. Yep. No.
Usually we don't go in that order.
We'll call it reparations.
Well, we'll do it 10. I do need some money.
All right. So for me, I'm gonna go with Dread with Urban.
Oh,
Ah,
All right. This
There
is
you
in
go.
this is in no particular order.
no, of
All
course
right.
not.
Crow. Crow's a good one. So I got Dread. I got Crow. Watchmen. I gotta give Watchmen credit. All right. V for Vendetta.
yeah, there
I'll
you go.
count it.
There you go.
Yeah. V for
It's in the
Vendetta
comic book,
for
I'll
sure.
count
Yeah. And then it's honestly going to be a toss up on quite a few others because I really enjoyed Snyder's Justice League, but I don't know if I would want to say that one versus original Tim Burton Batman or Dark Knight. Like it's
Goodness.
those
I
are
said
the
Dark
three.
Knight too. My bad.
Yeah.
Continue.
So those are
It's tough.
of the good Batman flicks. I'm gonna have to just I'll give it to the I'll give it to the original one and yeah, I have to go with Tim Burton's Batman with Michael Keaton. Those are kind of,
That's a solid.
I would say that, I mean, if I was to kick one of them off of the list for like Dark Knight or something, it would probably be like Watchmen. Because I got to be in the mood for Watchmen, to be honest with you. Blade's on there too. It's just we was limited to 5.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe neither one of you guys said Dread. The fuck? We just talked about it last week.
The sad part about that is that there are 2 Dread movies.
No, there are not. There are 2 Stallone movies, and then there is Dread.
I liked Sylvester Stallone's take on Judge
They were
Dredd.
fun. They were fun. They should have left his helmet on. That was the
Yeah.
only issue I had with it.
The designs of those suit was actually designed by, was it Gucci or Armani?
Probably.
Something.
It was Stallone, and it was the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, those suits looked good, but then the take that Carl Urban had on Dredd was
Yeah, I think that was
perfect.
that was lore accurate for sure. And I think that the other two, yeah, Stallone's Dreads would have been a lot better if we didn't need to show that it was Sylvester Stallone.
at the
Mask
very
on.
beginning of the movie where he's wrapping his hands. I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
here we go,
Absolutely.
let's go."
All right, what do you got next, T? What's the last of it?
So the game Fallout. Are you familiar?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay, Danny, what did you want to talk about?
So apparently, it's gonna be a while before we get Fallout 6.
Five.
Excuse me. We're gonna get an Elder Scrolls 6 before we get Fallout
Yeah,
5.
that's their so
I need
Bethesda,
it.
Bethesda does they've got they had their two big titles and then they added Starfield into it and now they've got their three. And the way they do it is they release one at a time. So they'll work on Fallout, then they'll work on Elder Scrolls, and they'll work on Starfield, and then they recycle it.
I will say something
And they'll throw out in between shit
for sure.
with other studios. So like they did New Vegas. New Vegas was, I believe, Oblivion
Yes.
or
Obsidian.
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 I was gonna say it was Oblivion or Obsidian.
Those dudes made another video game that was awesome.
Knights
Yeah,
of the
Outer
Old
Limits.
Outer Worlds. The
Outer Worlds, yeah.
Outer Worlds.
Outer
is
Limits
fun.
was a TV show. Outer Worlds. So, so they do in between stuff. The most recent game we got was 76. When 76 dropped, it was dog shit, and it was not worth the money that I paid for it because I bought the big stupid ass
You
collector's
tried to
edition.
get me to buy it.
It's worth it now. It's absolutely worth it now.
'Cause it's free.
With whether it's free or
They
not. Like
fixed a bunch of it.
if I was to drop $250, which is what I believe it was for the Power Armor helmet on the collector's edition of it now, I would not be disappointed in the purchase of content that I got now. Well, as of 6 months ago, is the last time I played 76. Fallout 4, whenever I can sit down and play and dust off a video game and I feel like playing nothing that I ain't got to pay a lot of attention to, I still turn on Fallout 4.
Same.
The only thing I don't like about 4 anymore because 76 spoiled me is I want 3-star legendaries. Legit, that's it.
I respect it.
I didn't like Oblivion.
No?
I was not a fan of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I liked Skyrim. I didn't play Starfield because I don't care that much about it. And I don't think I'll be able to play any of the other new shit, though. Because Microsoft bought ZeniMax, which is Bethesda's parent company. So, and they said if it's already established on other, multi-devices, it won't be exclusives. Starfield, I believe, wasn't exclusive because it hadn't been released yet at the time when they bought it. So I think it was just an Xbox exclusive.
It was.
We'll see if they'll keep to that with Fallout and Skyrim. I think that they won't, but I would say that it's probably the dumbest shit that any company does that is to go ahead and cut your customer base outright in half because it's an exclusive. Yeah, blow me.
Get that out of here.
I was so close to buying an Xbox simply so I could get my hands on Starfield, but I'm glad that I didn't because I would have done the same mistake that you did. Starfield is a nothing burger.
I heard it. I've not heard good things about it, but I don't care to play it. I didn't care to play it when they announced it. I was genuinely pissed at Starfield because I knew the one thing that I knew it meant, good, bad, or ugly of a game, it meant it was going to be longer before I got the games I wanted, which was Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
That's
Like,
a
no,
fair
fuck
point.
you.
Yeah. I did like Oblivion, I did like Skyrim, but everybody liked Skyrim, and then they kept re-releasing it like they did Resident Evil 4.
Would you believe they've got Skyrim on this computer?
Right.
I don't want to hear it,
Click
dude.
six times for Skyrim on your computer.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about they keep re-releasing it, man. You know how many copies of Kingdom Hearts I've bought through the years? All of them.
Fair.
All of them.
That's fair.
Every one of them.
Yep, I gotcha.
Every goddamn one.
Who's got Oathkeeper
And Oblivion,
and
yes.
Oblivion on.
Yes, I bought every one of them and the systems that I need to play them.
Yeah. Okay, fair
All
enough.
right, so why did you bring up Fallout? Was there a reason?
I wanted to. I just wanted to get your take on that. I simply wanted to get your take.
I'm looking forward
that
to it.
ex-
I'm
specifically
hoping.
Fallout 6 and the next Elder Scroll. Jesus. Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6. It sucks when you're dyslexic, ladies and gentlemen. Please continue.
Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, sure, fine. I like Skyrim enough that I want to play Elder Scrolls 6, but I am more looking forward to Fallout. I enjoy the post-apocalyptic environment and the way they did that. I'm hoping that it will be. I want good open world RPGs, and
Same.
with the rise of online RPG and PvP popularity since PUBG dropped, basically, I just video games have been dog shit for me. A lot of video games have just had no appeal. They don't put anything towards any like major open world story because all the money is in microtransactions, being able to decorate your sprite on
Or your avatar.
your online PvP. Like, and it killed 76 for a lot of people when it first dropped because it was PvP and PvE at the same time, and then they finally broke it off and had PvP as a separate set of servers, and left the PvE people alone because most of us that play Fallout, like, we want to be able to explore, we want to be able to do missions, we want to be able to grind and loot and bring shit back and craft. Like, that's our thing. I love that about 4. I love the settlement building and outfit them out and set up traders and defenses and uniforms. I love doing that shit. The Sims inside the apocalyptic world.
And that's the thing about RPGs is that crafting.
Yeah.
Crafting is what keeps the players coming back.
Or sit there for hours and not actually move a % on the progress bar. Like, I mean, how many times have how many videos are on YouTube of people just making shit in Minecraft and not actually doing a damn thing in the game?
Not just YouTube, Twitch.
Sure.
Twitch included.
I mean, everywhere. It's that was one of the reasons why The Forest is a fantastic game. It's a great survival horror game, but you start with 2 sticks. Make shit.
Right, don't make it.
Yeah.
Get good, son.
Yeah. What about you? Because you're a Fallout fan, right?
Yeah, and I mirror what you're saying, man. I think that Fallout, the last one, was it 4?
76. 76, and then 4 was the last open world single player.
Right.
76 was the multiplayer one.
So the last one I would have touched is 4.
Okay.
I didn't get 76 for that very reason, because I want to be out there as the guy in the story.
And you can now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's worth picking up now.
That's good. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I mirror what you guys are saying. I love the story in Fallout 4. But once you do that, and you play it a couple times, good, bad, you keep coming because, let me deal with these settlements.
Do different builds.
Let me do some different builds.
Survival mode.
Oh, they're attacking my settlement. Well, I'm in the wastelands listening to 1950s music.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Preston Garvey needs to shut the fuck up. Though.
Yeah, he does.
Like, no, this settlement does not need me. Everybody's carrying around Fat Man. They all have mini nuke launchers, okay?
We got the mods.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mirror that. Fallout is fun.
Yeah.
I like Skyrim too. It's been too long. I think that we've forgotten that magic. Hopefully, they figure out over there what it was and get it to us in Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, I think with 76, their gear was to try and get it because you've got Elder Scrolls Online, and it's still pretty strong. Like, it's going strong.
It
I think
will be.
I think they were trying to grab those fans, those playthrough style of fans for Fallout with 76, and they did for sure. I mean, 76, better or worse, is a continued success, I think.
Elder Scrolls Online is basically an up-to-date RuneScape.
Yeah, and that's the shit.
That's a hit.
I loved RuneScape originally, dude. RuneScape was fantastic. I'd come over here and just click this rock and just grind. That's it. I was fine with it. Because I had a conversation with one of my best friends about it when they announced 76, and at the time, me and him were actually co-op playing Far Cry 5, which was a blast.
Great game.
And one of the things that we really wanted from 76 is we wanted it to be standalone and be able to invite 5 or 6 people into it to help you do stuff, to build into your world, to build onto your world, and to kind of, because you can do that in Far Cry. That's the thing. You can run your solo story. You bring in your homie gets experience, gets guns, gets money, whatever, and that goes with them to their game.
Okay.
And then you could pop in and go with, and you guys could, continue to help and level up together and individually. We wanted that for Fallout 76. And they gave us what they gave us.
That's when Ubisoft knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
Well,
Far Cry
hey,
6 was fun, though.
We want to get sponsored at some point. Stop killing their deals.
They need to stop
gotta
making
tell the
dog shit.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, I'm sorry. The newest Assassin's Creed it looks like trash. I have no desire to play it at all.
Listen to your fans.
Once. But that could go to anybody though, not
Yeah.
just Ubisoft.
For sure.
But yeah, man, as we wind down, I want to give a quick shout out to Frank Miller. I just found this out earlier today. He's going to be on a book called Wolverine Batman.
Nice.
Oh,
I think he's going to be doing.
Is he writing it?
He's both.
Okay.
So a quick shout out to that. But now, in a more somber note, man, we lost a couple people.
We did. It has been a dog shit week. So we've got a Malcolm Jamal Warner. So he passed away.
he was on the Cosby Show. For those who don't
Yeah.
know,
You would know him best for Theo.
Yeah, Theo from the Cosby Show. So rest in peace to him. Tragic with him. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. He left us. I mean, love or hate his music. You know, you cannot discount the fact that man, you know, helped mold rock and metal. Not even just an entire genre of music. He was a big proponent of that. And then we lost Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan passed away. So
that was
rip
rough.
Hulkamania. And that was all this week. I mean, it comes within threes, is what they say. So, yeah. So there's a lot of pop culture icons
Yeah.
for quite a few generations.
Hello there, Dr. Lizard. Not only is she a doctor, but also a lizard.
Yeah. She also popping in when we're
Winding down.
winding down. We're closing it down, but it's good to see you, Lizard.
Thank you very much for joining us.
I appreciate you popping in. So,
So before we get out of here, do you guys want to tell any personal stories about these guys, or you just want to go?
So I know you guys aren't too big into Japanese fighting games. I believe, I could be wrong, you guys can correct me in the chat. There's a character in a video game called Guilty Gear. Her name is Dizzy. I think she's very heavily inspired by Ozzy Osbourne because she's what's known as a gear. You don't need to know the lore. She fights with basically an angel on one side and a demon on the other.
okay. I'm not familiar with the game.
No, me neither.
No, okay.
Really quickly, to all of our fans out there, if you have to choose between our stream and a kid, you choose us.
Yeah, seriously. Let's
Saying
set him in front of the thing and let him watch as well. He might learn some stuff.
says the person who also has an infant
I
child.
mean, I would promote our podcast to my infant, absolutely.
Thank you very much for joining us.
So
Priorities.
yeah, I mean, just the significance of the showmanship with Ozzy specifically and Hulk. You know, I wasn't a Cosby Show fan.
That's okay.
I was Family Matters, Fresh Prince, Martin. Like those were, you know, not. I never cared for Bill Cosby outside of the Jell-O commercials. Like that was really kind of it. I liked him in Jack. You know, and this is all the allegation bullshit. Do you give a fuck about any of that? This, you know, career-wise.
Yeah, we're
you know.
celebrating Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah. So I wasn't super familiar with I know, you know, Theo, obviously. I know who he is. But, yeah, he wasn't a significant presence in my pop culture life. But Ozzy and Hulk, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
There's a character.
And I was sad to hear
Sorry.
about both of them.
There's a character in Street Fighter 3. His name's Hugo. He's a big, giant wrestler. He's meant to represent Andre the Giant. In Street Fighter, because they made 3 different Street Fighter 3s, so Capcom could get their money. The one in the middle was a arcade exclusive. The main character, his name was Alex, he was a wrestler from New York. He was very heavily inspired by Hulk Hogan.
Mhm.
So much so that when you pair up Alex versus Hugo, they have that legendary standoff and face-off the way that Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant did when they had their WrestleMania match.
Oh, absolutely.
So Hulk Hogan made a very deep cultural impact on not just America, but
Yeah,
the
world.
entire world.
I mean, and that and his, you know, his film credits too. I mean, Thunderlips. You know, what was the line he said?
he was in Rocky 3 as well.
That's
Thunderlips.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, the ultimate man.
Okay.
He said the ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball, and pointed
There you
to
go.
Stallone to Rocky. You know, was it Mr. Nanny?
Oh, that was one. Suburban Commando?
Yeah, Suburban Commando. Yeah, he's, you know, the Hulk. The Hulk. He crossed a lot of
Thresholds,
pop
yeah.
culture thresholds. Especially as just, you know, basically a meathead wrestler back in the day when it started. You know,
Mhm.
that's how popular he was as a presence and a character on, I mean, hell, had him and Ozzy. They both had their own family reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Like.
How many times were you in school and you just heard someone yell Sharon for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad that I mean they're up there in age. They lived lives. Truthfully, the saddest thing was Malcolm because that was just
He's
sudden.
young.
He was what, swimming, wasn't
Yeah. On vacation.
Costa Rica,
Just
I
got
believe.
got.
he? Yeah, and that's one of those that hits you out of left field, like Steve Irwin, like doing what you enjoy, doing what you love, and then just
That's it.
so.
But no, as we close out, man, I want to say this. In this life, you leave behind two legacies. All the good you've done and all the bad you've done. The good isn't outweighed by the bad, but vice versa. The bad isn't outweighed by the good.
Yeah,
And I think we should leave it there.
sounds good.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here at the Pop Culture Cave. We will see you next time.
Next Saturday, hopefully.
Everybody take care.
Have a good night.